So, a Lincoln Heights neighborhood has been rocked by a deadly break-in. A man was killed by an intruder in his own apartment. The suspect still on the run. CBS 2's Tina Patel live on Griffin Avenue in Darwin with the latest on this investigation. And Tina, do we know if this man knew the intruder?
We do not know. We just talked to a brother of the victim who just showed up. He says the man who was killed here was 64-year-old or 65-year-old Jose Mancia. And he says that he and his wife were outside yesterday with their young daughter watching fireworks. They had just gone back into their home, had the door open when someone came in. They still don't know why, and police are still trying to figure that out.
Honestly, it's just crazy to me to find out. So it's mind-blowing.
Esteban Castro never thought his Lincoln Heights apartment building would be a crime scene. But last night, his downstairs neighbor was found dead, and police say the person who killed him is still on the loose.
And I just got here late, so I really don't know what happened when we went down.
Police say around 9:30, a neighbor called 911 about a possible burglary. The suspect had already taken off by the time they arrived, but they found a man in his 60s inside his apartment. It appeared he had been assaulted and died from blunt force trauma.
The working theory right now is this was a burglary gone bad. We don't know exactly. We are talking to witnesses, talking to a family member who was inside the apartment with the victim.
Police say the man and his wife had been watching fireworks in the neighborhood just before the intruder showed up. They don't know if the couple was targeted or if it was a random attack. The wife was not injured, but she was not able to get a good look at the suspect.
Description's limited. The suspect was described wearing dark clothing and a mask that covered most part of his face.
Police are now trying to see if there are any security cameras that may have caught what happened or gotten a clear image of the intruder. Now, again, the victim's brother just showed up. He tells us this was Jose Mancia who was killed here, and he says Mancia's wife and 2-year-old daughter were inside at the time. He says the intruder pushed them into a bathroom and locked the door, and he believes that his brother tried to fight back, and that's what led to this killing. Still so many questions who this was, and of course they are still trying to find the suspect. If you have any information that can come help police, they want to hear from you. That's the very latest in Lincoln Heights. We'll send it back to you.